Okay, two things. First, let's just get it out of the way. You guys know I'm a backpacker hiker. I like to go out of doors. And I finally broke down and got me a sun hat. Howdy, partner. And the transformation is complete. I'm now a backpacking outdoors jerk. But at least I'm a jerk with no melanoma. Pleasure to meet you. The second thing is we've been, the last 3 lessons, we were concentrating on the chords that you can play in the key of A. And we learned you can play A, F sharp minor, D, E, and also B minor if you wanted to play B minor. Those are chords that if you're going to write a song in the key of A, you could use those chords. And there's many more, but that's just a good start for us. I was listening at work to a song called Wicked Twisted Road by Reckless Kelly. And it's just so happens it's in the key of A. And it's really simple. Simplicity is king. Simplicity is king. I won't say anything more because that wouldn't be simple. So it's in the key of A, and it just goes from A to F sharp minor to D to A. Over and over again. Wicked Twisted Road. My first love was a wicked twisted road. Hit the 1,000,000-mile mark at 17 years old. Never found a rainbow, much less a pot of gold. My first love was a wicked twisted road. And it's just over and over, a good tune. So what I really enjoyed about that song is how it went right off the bat from A to F sharp minor. And it set the tone for the song. It set the emotion for the song. Kind of a sad song. And whatever your words are that you're writing, if you want to, kind of go with that sad vibe, you'd go to a minor chord. And they didn't waste any time. They just swatted it right into F sharp minor. And so after we recorded the latest episode of the Traveling Ukulele, which we sure do appreciate your support watching that. And the point of the Traveling Ukulele is we get talented people in and we play songs that they pick. We don't know what they're going to pick, and they pick these tunes, and then we see what we can do with these ukuleles to cover them. And I'll tell you what, man, this instrument's very versatile, and we're proud of the things that we can do with this, and to show that, man, you can do whatever you want with a ukulele. There's no limitations. So that new episode's going to be coming out here in the next couple days, so please take a look at that when it does. We appreciate it. But let's get back to Wicked Twisted Road, key of A. So I was horsing around last night after that episode of the Traveling Ukulele. Did I mention that? Never mind, stupid. And I like that vibe of going right from A to F sharp minor to set the tone. So I ended up writing a tune last night, and it's in the key of A. And you'll notice, and the reason I'm playing this is that you can see the chords I'm playing, and I'm using those chords. This one has A, F sharp, D, and E in it. No B minor, F sharp minor, no B minor. And I mix and match them. But I use that technique of going right to that minor chord in order to set the tone for the song. I hope I don't jink up the words, because this is brand new. It wasn't the first time that I made her cry. It was the last time, 'cause she said goodbye. I was so foolish to blame her for my broken heart, 'cause I was the one to blame from the start. 'Cause a man doesn't make his woman cry, and he doesn't gray her blue sky. I have everything I deserve. I don't have her, myself when I look in the mirror. 'Cause when I do, it's crystal clear. I had no business playing with her precious heart. She's better off now that we're apart. 'Cause a man doesn't make his woman cry, and he doesn't gray her blue sky. I have everything I deserve, don't have her. Oh, a man doesn't make his woman cry, and he doesn't gray her blue sky. I have everything I deserve, don't have her. Okay, so a little tune that I wrote up last night in the key of A. And I hope that these last 3 lessons have helped you to understand that when you're playing in the key of A, the chords you can use, and you can take your lyrics and start messing around, playing with different ways of playing from A to D to E, or A to E to D, or however you want to do it to fit the emotion, to deliver the message of your words. And so that was the point of it. The other part of the whole progression thing is if you're jamming with a buddy and he says, hey, I'm going to play Rudy Toot Toot in the key of A. Well, your brain should already be, filing through its brain file, and you should be like, oh, key of A. So there's going to be a D, an E, an F sharp minor, maybe a B minor, so you have these handful of chords that you're already ready to play, that are going to be in there. And then especially if he's like, yeah, we're going to play the Rudy Toot Toot, and it goes from A to E to D a couple times, and then there's a B minor in there. It's like you've already know the song. It's just a matter of playing it and figuring out how many measures you're in A and how many, but you'll get it quick. The point is all the hard work's over with, and that's the point of these last 3 lessons. And so get out there and write yourself some songs and share them with the world, and we'll move on to something else coming up real soon. But I just so happened I wrote that tune, and I wanted to show the application of, it's in the key of A, and it all flows in there real nice. All right, so until next time, have fun. Keep on playing, partner.